Hi, welcome to Bio 109, Genetics and Biotechnology. So this is Jo Wu. I just wanted to kind of give you an orientation if you're brand new to the school about how to use the Canvas and get into the course materials. So one way to get into Canvas is to go to the Fullerton College website. That is fucoll.edu that you should see here. And then when you go, you'll see a little search bar, and right next to it is the logo, which is for Canvas. So if you click on that, that will take you to the Canvas website. And I just want to show you, so as a student, what you probably will see is this, this configuration. So you will see different announcements that come from the school. And then down here, this is called the dashboard. It will actually show you the courses that you're enrolled in at Fullerton College. So keep in mind, if you are taking courses at Cypress, you would have to enter Canvas through Cypress website. Okay. So here I've got the Bio 109 Genetics and Biotechnology for summer 2020. So we're going to click on this, and then so you could do it here, or you could do it on this left navigation bar. So you can see the courses, calendar, and an inbox. Okay, so you could either click on this thing. Okay, and whenever you come to the first page of the course, there you will always see the announcements at the very tip top, and usually if you set up the notifications already, you would have gotten the announcements through email. But in case you forgot, or in case it didn't come up for some reason, you can always come here to read the announcements, and then you can also see what date it was sent out. Okay, so I tend to send out announcements at least a couple times a week. Okay, so here, this is the homepage that we are now obligated to do because of COVID-19. So the administration wanted us to make sure that you knew how the course is going to be held. This course is an online course, and so it will be totally online. And anyway, so there's some information here if you'd like to read, but it always shows you what the what the faculty contact is and all the different tools that we're going to use. Okay, so probably the easiest is just to hit this one. It says start here, and actually this is going to always be here. If you look under the course, you'll see a so there's a dark blue navigation bar. That's the main Canvas navigation bar. But then the second column here, this is the navigation bar for this course. Okay, and so you typically always want to work under modules. So I have a module that's called Getting Started. And then there will be other modules that say Unit 1, Chapter 1, Unit 2, Unit 1, Chapter 2, and then so on and so forth. So every day or so, I'll open up a new module with the next chapter so that you can keep working ahead if that's what you want to do. But pretty much you just get started, and and so you can just read what I've written out for you, and then whenever you're ready, you can actually then just hit next, and it will take you to the next thing about the course, and then it'll take you to the next thing about the course. Okay, and so on and so forth. So you could do it that way and just keep hitting next the whole time, or if you like to skip around, you could go to modules, and then you could go to something specific. So let's say you decide, oh, okay, I'm going to go register for the class. So you're going to hit, okay, I want to register. I'm going to try to get the free Connect access for 2 weeks, and then see if you do that. So you could go through here, and then you hit this link. Sometimes, depending on the computer, I actually have to hit the little arrow key that will take it So this is how you get to Connect. And Connect is a service by the publisher. And so you're going to put in your email to join and then hit begin. And they're going to give you 2-week free access. And that free access includes the digital ebook as well as the interactive tutorials that they provide. Okay, so I think everybody should try to do that because it's free for 2 weeks, and in the meantime, then after you've tried it for a couple days, then you can decide, do you want to buy or do you want to rent from them. So I've tried to send you emails about, you can rent books really cheap now. You can also get this Connect for $85. All right. Okay, going back to modules. So anyway, I have some things set up here that you can do a initial survey and then the introductions to the class. Okay, so those are bonus things. And then do you remember this semester, because of all the online, we're not going to be able to go to campus to have any proctored exams. So all your exams are going to be done through Lockdown browser, either on the computer or on the iPad. So either one, you'll have to install those before you start the exam. And your next exam is actually next week. Okay. So then here I've got Unit 1, Chapter 1. And so I just wanted to show you, here's the Unit 1 plan. So for some people, they like to see everything all at once. And so I've tried to show you everything. So you can see in Unit 1, we're going to be doing Chapter 1, 2, 3, and 13. And I've listed the PowerPoints and the outlines. And then if I have narrated lectures already, then they're already linked onto here. Or if I have special extra notes, then I also post them here. Okay. If you have the McGraw-Hill Connect, then this will give you the links to the digital ebook and their interactives. And then if you don't, then I'm assuming you're reading the a paper version of it. And then down here I've got different quizzes. If they're linked, then that means that they're already available. And if they're not, then I'll be posting them soon. And then there's assignments that are writing assignments. So that's what the D1, 2, 3 are. And then there's crossword puzzles. So this time I've actually made the crossword puzzles to be all bonus bonus assignments, so you don't have to do them, but they're kind of fun and they help you to do the vocabulary. Okay, so this is the general plan for Unit 1, and then if you go to next, you can actually see the Chapter 1. So if you want to focus in on Chapter 1, here's all the things that you could do, and then here. Then you start going through Chapter 1's outline, then Chapter 1's PowerPoint, and so on and so forth. Okay. So one thing that I would say all of you should do is make sure you read the syllabus first. And so you can download and print that, or you can always come over here to look at it. So this is the PDF version, so the formatting is done the way I like it to be done. And so you can see all the different calendar and all the policy, my grading scale, anyway, and then some of the resources that the school has. But I've also posted here, it just doesn't turn out to be a very nice format, but all the information is also down here. Right, so that's under your syllabus link. Then the other thing that you should really know about is your grades. So if you click on grades, you can actually then show your grades by their due date, or by assignment group, or by something else. But my suggestion is just do it on by due date all the time. Okay, and so it will tell you how much everything is worth. So this was called a student introductions discussion, and it's actually worth a bonus 1 point. Unfortunately, Canvas doesn't deal with bonus points at all, so I always have to call them out of 1 point or something, and then later I will get rid of those points out of the possible points. Anyway, so just do them if you like. But you can see I made some writing assignments due this week, and then I also have crossword puzzles. If you notice, you can actually see when you click on, when you hover close to it, you'll actually see the assignment group. So you can see this is a bonus, this is a bonus, this is a writing assignment, this is a bonus, and then here's the actual quizzes. And then you can also see the deadlines, and then you can see what is the possible score for each of those assignments. Okay, and so this is a really good way for you to track what assignments are due and when they're due by. So not everything is going to be available yet, but the ones that are already available, I've already started putting out. You can start seeing them. Okay, so you can always go to assignments by coming through the gradebook and just clicking on one of these. So we'll try this one. So when you click on it, then it'll tell you, okay, here's my PQ means a puzzle quiz on mitosis and meiosis, and tells you the due date, tells you how many points it's worth, how many questions, what's the time limit, and how many attempts that you're allowed. Okay, and then I have instructions, and so since these are puzzle quizzes, I actually have the crossword puzzles that you can download here, or you could just take a look at. Okay, so this is, you could just take a look at it like this, and then you can also do this one same way. Okay, so if you're taking puzzle quizzes, I always explain, if you don't want to print them out and actually like write it out, then my suggestion is to have two browser windows right next to each other, and one side is going to show the PDF of the of the puzzle, and the other's browser over here, second browser over here, would then show you the quiz questions, and then you could just refer back and forth. Okay. Another way to do your assignments is to come over to the course navigation bar and hit assignments, and when you do that, you'll see all of the upcoming assignments, and they'll actually list it for you in order of the date if you wanted to, or you could do it by type. Okay, but usually I always suggest do it by date. In the summer, there's so many, our course goes so fast, and so pretty much you need to be working on 1 or 2 assignments every single day so that you don't fall behind. Okay, so let's see. If you need Word, here's Office 365 for you. If you need a tutor, the school is actually paid for online tutoring through this company, and so you can take a look at that. No one's reported to me that they've actually used this, but if you do use it, please let me know. Then the other thing I would say is the thing you need to know here is called the inbox. And so if you click on inbox, then this is how you can write me or write any other student in the class. So you could just select your course, and this will be this one, and then you can actually then write to all the students you want to, or just a specific student. Okay, or you could write to, you could say you only wanted to write to the teacher, and then you can write that and send. Okay, and that way you have access to everyone's email without seeing their personal email. Okay, so you can write, and actually you can even voice record a message or send an attachment. Okay, so inbox is important to know. Some people like to keep track of their assignments through calendars, and so if you do that, you can take a look, and you can see all the due dates of all your assignments, and kind of plan visually which one you need to work first. All right. Okay, so let's see. The other thing I would suggest is go into your account and post a profile, put in your face. But the other big thing to do here is your notifications. So my suggestion is go through that and decide when you want to be notified. So do you want to have anything that's coming up on the due date? Do you want that to be sent to you right away, or do you want it to have every day to have a summary, or not to get anything? Okay, so kind of go through all of this to think about. And I've decided I'm not going to use the Canvas appointment scheduling. So instead, I'm just going to have on Sundays, I will have 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. office hours and through Zoom, so you can then come in to ask me for help, because usually you have most of the deadlines are on Sunday, and so that's when people are really trying to finish everything. So come in the morning if you can. If that's always a really bad time for you, then let me know and I'll try to find another time. So during the week, I teach Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I actually am on Zoom with other students starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I teach at 10:45. So you could always come from 10 to 10:45 and talk to me then. Okay, so I'll post those. All right. If you have any technical trouble, then these are some of the support things that you can go to ask, for help, and then again, write to me by email just through this inbox. So everything is on Canvas. I hope this works out for you, and and I want you to try out the class really quickly. So you have basically like 2 days to kind of make sure this is the right class for you and that you can handle the pace. Our class goes incredibly fast. It's going to be finished in 5 weeks. So we're at June 15th, and and we'll be done by July 20th. Okay, so you do want to be able to catch up, or not catch up. You want to be able to stay on the course schedule. Alrighty.